Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by rolling hills and golden fields, lived a young boy named Kiran. His family worked hard as farmers, struggling to make ends meet. But Kiran had a dream bigger than the land he worked on. He wanted to become a doctor, not for riches, not for fame, but to help the people of his village, people who suffered in silence, with no one to treat them. But there was one problem. His family could barely afford their daily meals. Sending him to a school in the city? That was impossible. Every evening, after finishing his work in the fields, Kiran would sit under an old banyan tree with a tattered book. The words were faded, the pages torn, but to him they were a treasure. The villagers mocked him. A farmer's son should stay a farmer, they said. Even his own father sighed. Kiran, dreams don't fill an empty stomach. But Kiran refused to listen. He knew deep down, if he gave up now, his life would never change. One day, fate intervened. A doctor from the city came to the village to treat the sick. Kiran watched in awe, memorizing every movement, every word. He gathered all his courage and walked up to the doctor. "Sir, will you teach me?" The doctor looked at him, surprised. Then he smiled. "If you are truly determined, I will give you books. But remember, patience and perseverance are the keys to success." From that day on, Kiran worked harder than ever. He woke up before dawn, helped in the fields, and studied late into the night. His eyes burned with exhaustion, but his heart burned brighter with determination. There were days he wanted to give up, days when the words blurred on the page, when he felt like he would never succeed. But then he remembered the doctor's words, patience and perseverance. Then one day, everything changed. His hard work paid off. Kiran received a scholarship to study medicine in the city. The villagers who once doubted him now gathered to congratulate him. His parents, once worried, now cried tears of joy. Years later, Kiran came back, not as a farmer, but as the village's first doctor. The same people who once laughed at him now came to him for help. He had proven that no dream was too big, no challenge too great, if one had the courage to keep going. His story teaches us that success isn't about luck. It's about patience. It's about perseverance. Right, you will rise, keep going, never give up.